You know, the last episode of Potomac should have been called No One, No Cry. Theme song shimmy. Quad. Can we get that theme song into a full song? It goes a little too hard to just be a theme song. Like, I'm gonna need it to finish up. Also, we taking a trip out to Napa. So the ladies are upset with Quad because she ain't apologized for nothing she did, but always wants to hold their feet to the fire. Toya over trying to make it work with Quad. Heffley says, and she drops me like a bad habit every time we stop filming. So we gonna have a ponderosa where we hold Quad accountable. I guess what, we gonna pull out the Ouija board since we've already had the resurrection? So Heffley wants Phaedra to bring Quad to the event. So now we've got the core of four. Jackie and Simone and Heffley and Toya. Heffley gonna say I've done everything I can to get my daughter to go to college in state. What about not being a pain in her behind? Ever think of that? Oh, she got accepted to FAMU. Good for her. Get away from your mama. Oh, wow. Oh, they're looking at an apartment for the boys, and that price, $324, that almost got me to Atlanta. Ooh, that's a good mortgage. All right, we got Toya packing for Napa with Eugene. It's nice to see Toya on her business. Although I stand by what I said at BravoCon, she could still sell a house in the greater Atlanta area. She's lived in half of them. Even Eugene's concerned about Quad's attendance. Oh wait, why do we have this new girl, Alicia? I forgot all about her. She gonna say something this trip? You know, maybe we'll go to Napa for my 41st. It's so cool to see the Bravo girls in my neck of the woods. I will say California is very pretty. You can't argue with that. But now we get into Sweet Tea versus Heffley. Heffley really gonna say he 55 and you 30 and it's not gonna mesh with a little girl and a grown-ass man. I think you're forgetting just how immature Stuart Little is. He's around 17 mentally. Your man old as dirt. So Heffley owns that, yeah, I be shading you in your relationship all the time. I'ma own that. And Sweet Tea says, that's fine, I ain't gonna confide in you no more. All right, but we've arrived at the vineyard and it is stunning. Okay, but where we stand? Oh, Simone and Toya are sharing a suite, not Jackie and Simone. There must be trouble in paradise. Aha! Toya said I didn't even get Quad a room. Girl, but nobody want to room up with Quad. So they gonna stick Quad with the new girl. Girl, we getting ready for our first spot treatment and Quad still ain't here. However, Sweet Tea's letting Stuart Little know that Heffley out here dogging his old ass. Oh, Lord, but now here comes Heffa Quad. We only got 2 more episodes with her. Thank God. The gag is Quad thinks these heifers is happy to look at her. So Toya's like, oh, you didn't have to bring your luggage. I didn't think you was coming. But she also let her know didn't nobody want to share a room with you before she could even put a suitcase down. So Simone's got it in for Quad too, but she wants to make progress. Okay, so now Jackie and Phaedra get here. So Toya starts grilling Phaedra on why she showed up when she showed up. And she's talking about, oh, it's my kid's birthday, so I had to drive him to school. But the truth is you didn't want to fly with your good friend Quad. Oh, because Quad embarrassed Phaedra at the resurrection. Well, I mean, Phaedra should have known that was going to be an embarrassment. She upset the shit up. So we all sit down to dinner. Well, Quad's running a bit late. But then Jackie tells us she's speaking with the vice president. Oh, God, and here comes Quad and Phaedra. Quad, what the hell are you wearing? What kind of dominatrix Pilgrim's Pride bullshit is this? Actually, no, that's not the Pilgrim's Pride. That's the Pilgrim's Embarrassment. So Quad tells Toya, I'm here for you as a sister. But now we get slow-talking tortoise Simone, who says, well, Quad, it's time for you to hear how the ladies feel overall. So Quad immediately says, well, there wasn't a safe space. Well, I just thought I would get more support from the ladies. And Simone got a good point. Okay, then why you come around now if we so unsupportive? If we're a cheap bra? So Quad said, if I can clean the slate for y'all, maybe y'all can clean the slate for me. I just want to be good to you. You just want to check. Oh, so Phaedra said I ain't bringing Quad, and that's when Quad called Heffley to try to get in. Yep, and Phaedra changed her flight because she didn't want to fly Air Quad. So now Quad finds out her and Phaedra weren't cool. Why did you trust a liar? You know what? There's a whole book about this from Angela Stanton. She thought she was cool with Phaedra too, till the clink clink of the barred door. But now Heavily out here spilling all the teeth Quad used to tell her about phony Feifei. However, Hefferly is still upset that Quad is a user. And we ended with their argument. Well, I'ma see you soon for Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we open with Kyle saying, so you wanted my husband to cheat on me and have bought me that band? And Sutton said, well, I am satisfied with your answers. I don't have questions. Even if I have 2 glasses of wine, I feel down and depressed, and I can't afford to feel depressed right now. So now we're talking about love affairs, and Erica gonna fix her fraudulent lips to say, I don't care if he's rich or poor. Why are you such a low-end liar? I am tired of these housewives that can't tell a plausible lie. You gotta tell some shit that some stuff that people gonna believe. She said, oh no, I want a love affair, not an arrangement again. Okay, but now we have Slurring Richards. I wonder why you tell me this her way after I met you. How are they even letting her film this inebriated? So everybody's like, we don't know what you're talking about, Denise. And she's like, what? Oh, I'm wondering, are you just being affectionate or is it time for me to feed your butt? I don't need to give you an example. Go watch the show. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Erica, I am impressed with this new PR strategy. Honey, you are unflappable. You're like, you know what, Denise? I'm going to go on and apologize to you because you don't know what you're talking about no way, so this don't mean nothing. I mean, this woman is so high, you can't even begin to take her seriously. Okay, so Sutton pulls out an herbal refreshment and starts enjoying it at the dinner, but it's an herbal dinner, so I don't know why we're shocked. And yes, in the house, it doesn't stink like cigarettes. And it doesn't linger like cigarettes either. Girl, now we got Denise trying to talk to Kyle. Her jacket's upside down. She is high. She can't even understand what a mirror is. This to me is giving an induced tea. Pills mixed with marijuana mixed with alcohol. Denise is still convinced that Erica knew what the hell was going on. Garcelle's trying to calm her down like, I don't think she knew, but okay, heifer. Denise said she's a dumb butt. She knew. She knew. So Dorit's trying to help her fix her jacket because it's upside down. And she's still slurred about saying, no, don't do this. Don't do this. It's fine. Chip Heifer just trying to help you. So they get drunk Denise in a car on the way home. However, the Chip Heifer gets her charade on and runs and tells Kyle that Sutton said she's in denial. So Kyle said, well, what am I in denial about? She's like, I don't know, but it's something. Well, I asked you about your household and your marriage. Stop asking about my household. Just go on and say you and Mauricio done hit the skids and you need some time apart. Is there something going on? Kyle's in denial. I don't think she's in denial. I think she's just not talking about it with y'all. And it's honestly not that interesting. It's an old marriage. It's bound to have some lumps and bumps and ugly parts. So now Kyle comes for her eating habits and her medication. Sutton has an esophageal issue. That's why you're so bird-like. Sutton said, I'm sick of fighting with you. You've already lost 2 sisters. You want to lose a 3rd? Oh, Kyle's like, Sutton, you kiss ass in public, but you've had issues with Big Kathy too. So Sutton says this is about Kathy, and Kyle says you made it about that, but that's where it's at. So Erica tells us that a lot of the girls are afraid of Kathy because she can ice you out of Hollywood. So Sutton maintains her ass-kissing position. So Kyle walks off and tells the production to get everybody out of her house. However, Erica goes to console Kyle as everybody heads out. After that, we have Kyle and Anne-Marie. So Kyle's disappointed in Garcelle and Sutton for not being there with her, even though they've both gone through messy public divorces. Meanwhile, across town, Garcelle has Crystal and Denise. Meanwhile, across town, Garcelle has the ladies to lunch. Well, Sutton, Denise, and, Crystal. Forgettable Crystal. So now we've got both groups talking about the fight twixt Sutton and Kyle. And they both agree that sister comment was a low blow. The doctor's like, I don't know about a small esophagus, though. Oh! She said, I'm going to have to ask her about this because I am a nurse anesthetist. I know all about the tracheal system, esophageal issues, and whatnot. I never heard of no small esophagus. You're not a snake. You don't swallow a whole strip. Oh, God, this is funny. But now we finally get to ask Denise, what the hell were you accusing Erica of? Oh, God. So Denise wants Erica to apologize about talking about threesomes in front of them chitlins. Girl, boom. That was like 8 seasons ago. And Charlie Sheen is them kids' daddy, so they done heard worse. Oh, the Chip Hef and her husband, I don't care. Oh, God. We got Erica talking about this little residence in Vegas that didn't nobody go see. What? Erica's a hunter. She wants to hunt elephants, not warthogs. Girl, you hunt coots. But now we got Kyle going for a walk with Doreen, and her sister Kim shows up to show some support. All right, well, that was the shit.